guys. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Good Sunday. A little bit different track today from what we're supposed to talk. I was supposed to talk a little bit about drugs and steroids, what is happening in the system. I'm going to talk about motivation. How we should be, or everybody, we should have a purpose. We should be motivated to be better, to try to do better anyway in general. Without a purpose, I think there is no real point to live your life, whatever. And we should always find why we've been made for and what to fight for, actually, what to keep going, what to be more proactive, and what to do things for us, most of all, actually. I think the first purpose for everybody will be all the same. Um, we should care about us a little bit more. I asked recently to one of my clients, like, which one is the most important thing in your life? And she was like, blah, blah, blah. I said, no mistake. And she was like, blah, 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 something else. And I said, no mistake. The most important thing in your life is you. Sometimes people think that I'm a bit selfish when I say that, actually, because it's a bit selfish to say to people that they should think about themselves first and anything else. Actually, it's the truth. If you look after yourself in a way you can be good, you can do good, you might can have the people that you have around you. You can be proactive for the society, for your friends, for your family anyway. You can be someone that help instead someone that need help. So try to push yourself and without you anyway there is no network around you. So what's the point to be anyway? Um, so what is happening in the last few days? Funny
Not
thing.
really funny.
Whatever. I'm telling you a beautiful story like this. From here on, you understand even more. And every single time I'm opening my mind, I'm opening for the truth. I'm saying the truth, and everything in the future is going to come out, and you're going to listen about this, and then actually it's just reality, actually, and not inventing things for appear or whatever. It's a story of a young boy. Then he thought was invincible. He thought he could be a gangster when he was young. I've been always really, really strong mindset person. I think mindset is really the key anyway for success anyway in life, and for find your way, for push yourself in a better way anyway. For don't stop in front of the adversity. There is adversity every single time in life, every day. It's something new can happen anytime, whatever. It doesn't mean that we have to stop. We shouldn't never stop, never defect the purpose. If we have a purpose, obviously. So first of all, find a purpose, guys, for you in life. It's important. That's a funny story, actually. Is most of all, I want to talk about it today because I have to apologize for all of my clients and friends in the United States that are waiting for me. In 10 days, I'm in incredible shape, actually, so it would be nice to come there and see you, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because the story of this young guy that wanted to be a gangster is still persecuting him, which is me, after 20 years. Um, so what is happening in the last few days? I had a funny youth, actually. As I said, I was a really strong mindset person. I made a few mistakes. I paid my debt to the society. And one day, because I was keeping going, driving myself in the wrong way, probably because the way my provenience, probably because the living in Italy or whatever it is, the place I was coming from never gave me the possibility to explore my potential and find out what I really wanted to do. And anyway, my country is not a country that can give you a very good option today starting from the politician that don't really care about anybody, is not money, whatever. What is happening? It is happened, and after 15 years that I'm around the world for do better, 15 years ago I left my country following my best friend in life. He gave me an option. He says, David, probably is the moment you try to change your life. So move away, leave the country, you keep doing mess, you keep doing the same thing you always done. I was already personal trainer at that time anyway. I moved in Australia. Beautiful place, actually. found this beautiful woman there. So my partner in crime and in life and everything. And we moved. I moved in. We moved. I moved in Australia in early 2000 something, whatever. And I started changing my life. Obviously, I was by myself, so no many choice to make a mistake. Actually, I started to drive myself in the best way. I mean, first of all, I hope it's inspiring for some, can be inspiring for someone. I had the courage 15 years ago to up my sleeve, leave everything behind me before starting a new life and be someone better. Someone can live, someone can be proactive for the society. That's what I'm doing for live today anyway. I was still a criminal then, actually, pretty much. Mindset. Troublemaker. Still was a good one, actually. Whatever. Staying in Australia just helped me to find my way. Fitness saved my life. Someone remember then when I started my Instagram 1 year ago, in my bio there was fitness saved my life. Is the truth. When I moved in Australia, actually, I will start to do the beautiful job that I'm doing even today, actually, because I had no other choices. I started to put myself into it even more. Still with the strange mind, I was still a stupid boy, but I grew up in the last 15 years probably because I was by myself around the world. And because what I actually do for live, I'm good in that. And made me feel good. So from the dark side, I passed on the clean side. Actually, clean side, started training, I started to train people, started to do everything I'm doing today. And unfortunately, yesterday, my father called me because my passport expired. And my country actually denied my passport. I'm 41 years old. After I've been traveling around the world in the last 15, creating a new life, because of one conviction of 15 years ago, the government of my country asked me to go home 8 months in jail because one night I was drunk. I gave fake name. I gave them a fake name. Actually, I was before leave the country. I was still a crazy person, actually. And after 15 years, that's what is happening. They asked me to go home or leave them in my passport. So, which I actually, to be honest, have been just denied to be an Italian person and travel around the world, successful Italian person traveling around the world and working around the world from my country. So, big statement now, I'm not Italian anymore for sure, 100%. I will never put a foot inside the country for the rest of my life because they never have me and they never will. And they don't do it with anybody. Anyway, going to the point, what is happening? Yesterday, few people in my life obviously asked me what happened, why you have. I was a bit upset, obviously, when Dad called me. This beautiful person of my father says, David, look what happened. We laugh on it because Papa grown me in this way. We are restless, relentless, we never stop, and that's what should be. And so I hang up the phone, I put my clothes on, and I jump on the Stairmaster for 45 minutes. And the only thoughts was like, well, I can compete NPC in United States, but I have one extra week for a better condition in Birmingham. So that's the point. Sorry for everybody for my past is still persecuting me, but movement can really save your life, guy, like saving my one. Unfortunately, when you made a big mistake are coming back. You have to pay them one day and another. We pay even this one, not a big deal. In 3 years, I will be resident in England, and I'm gonna have this passport. So I'm gonna start to move around the world anyway. Thanks to my country anyway for understanding. They didn't even ask me what I'm doing. I could have kids around the world and not the possibility to go see them now, but whatever. That's a whole bureaucracy in Italy. They don't care. But going to the point, why I'm not upset, because I believe we have to always see the glass in the way it's not half empty, but it's half full. There is going to be always problem in life for everything. There is problem. I'm telling you, even now that we are preparing, preparation has been exhausting. We are late. We think we are fat. We're missing muscle. Instead, actually, everybody keeps saying that we are absolutely phenomenal, and you'll see us soon. Anyway, it's funny. And so 2 days ago, when everything happened, me and Beck watched each other in the eyes and said, well, what can we do? There's nothing we can do, so there is no point to get upset, actually. That's the point. I think a strong mindset can help anybody to have a better life. There is going to be always problem in life. There is going to be problem coming from the past. Whatever, guys, fix them. That's the right mindset. We should never stop. Nothing should ever defect the purpose if we have a purpose. So find the purpose first of all. Find what you want to do in your life, because life is beautiful even with problems and can be fixed. I'm talking about these things because we have left a few friends in Australia that have a bit of a problem about um, self-consciousness, and anyway every single time they put themselves really, really down. So today, even more young people than we found around is easily stopping and losing motivation, determination. Motivation, the most important motivation, that's what I want to touch upon, guys. Find the motivation in your life. It's really, really easy. Watch yourself in the mirror. Be better. Be the best thing you can to give something to the people that you have around. I remember when I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger talking in Melbourne. It was a fantastic day, actually. And he expressed his 7 law for success. And the last one is to give. If you can be good, then you can be good enough and push yourself to be better, which that's what should motivate you every day. You can reach the goal. I believe everybody can, like we're going to do anyway, even if we slow down from the problem that we have for my stupid past
Things
young
will take
boy.
a bit more time now.
Yes, they're going to take a little bit more time, but
So
we
good.
keep working
Things happen for
towards those
reasons.
things without stop. And I believe at the end we're going to enjoy even more the success, because success is always coming, guys. If you really want something, if you really want to succeed, if you really are looking for a goal, go get there. Nothing should stop you. You shouldn't have a long face. Remember, it's a decision. It's all about mindset. You can decide anytime to be happy, to be frustrated, to be upset, to put yourself down, or take it positive for everything is happening. Life is life, actually. It's beautiful for that. It's variety. Every day there's something new is happening. Ooh. We had a new,
Stay positive.
beautiful,
See,
yeah,
see
stay
the good
positive.
in everything.
Stay positive.
Even in bad, there's always
The glass is always half full, guys. It's not half empty.
be
Think in
grateful
a
for what
positive
you've got.
way. Keep pushing yourself and a strong mindset. Find what you want to do. That's the most important thing. Find out what you want to do and work towards those goals. We need more people proactive. That's why this society is going down. We need people that push a little bit more in their life, then give a little bit more. Like this, we can be all better, and we can live a better life actually in general. Less problem. If everybody does a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, we're gonna have something quite big. And that was a beautiful story. I hope for can be inspiring and motivating for someone, just for make you understand that even when you became a countryless, yeah,
Countryless,
countryless person,
Obstacles
like I'm
in
gonna
life.
be for a little while for stupid um, mistake that I've done when I was young, when I was a really stupid boy actually. So I was invincible actually. I wasn't. And there is always something good to do. There is always the way to get out of the troubles and make yourself better. So stay to this. Hope I gave you a bit of a push for this weekend. Sorry again to all of my friends in the United States. They're not going to see me for at least 3 years. You can see the thought actually in 4 weeks we're on stage anyway. And, keep working towards your goal, guys, and push yourself, because even with obstacle, life keep going, and you can make the life that you want as long as you want it, and work in the right way, without breaking rules, without break the law, in a smart way. Be smart, and that's it. We're gonna see you next week anyway, with the better smile. Yeah. And we're gonna have a quick chat about. Yeah, no, it's fine. That was just for advise everybody that I'm not moving for a while, obviously, cause it might still be passed. hope is going to be really motivating for make you understand. And even if you are a really bad person, you can be so proud and exponent in this way. Someone have told me actually in this day, David, you shouldn't talk about these things so publicly. David, you shouldn't hide from what?
Why?
I'm a superb person today. And sorry if I swear, fuck what people think about it if they think in the opposite way. Because I made a mistake in the past. The past is the past. You can do a new start every single day, and you can make a beautiful future every single day coming from a state that might have teach you to be better like they did to me. So just do more, just do better, guys. I see you next week. We talk a little bit about steroids, medical procedures, actually, which are medical procedures, what they do, and maybe how can you use it if you need, and there is nothing bad in there, and how much they be used in the system, even if nobody want to talk about it. See you next week.